Hello, Mr. Harden.
Hey, Ms. Harden, how you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm building contracts.
Contracts. Y'all, this is how he works, just FYI. He got all these computers over here, still doing his day job,
I got my main
and he got his main computer here.
I'm going through the contracts. I'm getting ready. We just signed a deal for us to start a job tomorrow. So getting the contract together, and then I'm building the project plan up here on the screen. And so we developed what the entire project plan is going to look like.
Oh my God, it's fading in, fading out. I don't understand.
What the entire project plan is going to look like from the beginning to the end. Trying to make sure we got everything lined out the way it needs to be lined out. So this is my responsibility. I'm the contract manager. I procure the contracts. When you say procure contract, if you don't know what that means, I actually go out and I meet people, figure out what they want, settle the contract in place before I actually pass it over to my project director, which is my wife, and she puts the financials in before we give it to the project manager, which is Tamika, and that means she's going to call the contractors. So this is my part. I'm putting the contract all together, making sure all the T's and C's are met, and I understand exactly what the customer wants before we get them to sign the contract, before we start the work.
Thank you, sir. So we have another part of the team, Kiana and Alana. Kind of tell them what y'all do.
Well, right now we're working on reconciling, but we can't do that until we have everything organized. And what I'm doing right now is training Alana to learn how to basically do what I do.
What are you learning so far?
I'm learning how to work with the money and take, I'm learning.
Learning. All right. How long y'all do this?
For a good 4 hours, 5 hours, sometimes 6.
Okay. Thank you.
You see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, so
I am in work mode. I do the department of project manager for our construction department. That's our number one department that we have within the business that is running every day. And I'm going to show you what I do with that every day. But I'm the one for Harden Enterprise that makes sure I'm the administrator, as well as the person that answers the phone, that transfer the calls to the different people that's within the department. I'm the person that you hear. But I also make sure that our team meetings are happening. So you'll see that where we have meetings every Monday and every Wednesday where we're going over all of the departments for Harden Enterprise Services. We got number one, construction, which is our top department that we run. The second department is our HC4 property management, which is our real estate part of housing, making sure that everything is done, getting ready to do contracts with them. The third department that we have is our book consulting department, where I coach people through books, through business consultant for that part of books and publishing books. The fourth department that we have is our business consulting department, where we do public speaking and we go out, as well as the Lion's Den, which is a community subscription that we have monthly, that people are a part of within that description. And one more, printing and marketing also. But our number one that you're going to see today is the construction. And so this is what I do on a daily, making sure our meetings are happening Mondays and Wednesdays, as well as this part right here. Once I receive a call from the customer, I go in, we use QuickBooks for everything that we do, which is what the girls are, everything I put in here, it lines up with the actual bank account. And so I have to make sure that I do my part by putting every customer in. So if the customer call, I'm the administrator, I answer the phone, all that great stuff. And now I'm putting their information in. Once I put their information in, we create a project, and I'm gonna just kind of do that project. And so within that project, I create a bill for all of our subcontractors, so they'll get, and this is Myra, so we'll set up a bill for them. Once we set up a bill, we come back and we set up expenses. This is the amount of money that we use that the project manager will send to me, which is Tamika, and she will send to me letting me know, hey, these are the items that we bought. So that way we're able to get all of the material. So every moving piece is so important and so needed. This is why I tell people we are not a business, we are a company. So we have a lot of moving pieces and that we do throughout the week, every week. Sometimes 2-3 jobs going on at one time throughout the week. It just depends, or on the same day. So we have a lot of moving pieces, but we have to make sure that we are doing everything we're supposed to do to make sure that everyone's moving piece is moving the way that it should be so that the client can know.
Hey everybody, once again, my wife is talking to me again because in another stage of the job, we have other things we do. So I've just completed looking at the material list. I have completed the contract, and now we are right before I'm putting this together. And it's the material list that we need for this entire project. I've already talked to the contractor. I've put together the material list. Now I'm on the phone with my project manager, who is Tamika, and I just sent this over to her. So Tamika, what do you do now that you have this material list? First of all, tell everybody who you are.
Hello, I'm Tamika, and I'm the project manager. So at this point, he has shared the material list with me, and I will forward this material list over to our contact in the pro desk, which is Ms. Bonnie, to see if she has the materials, if she's able to get the material at a cheaper price. And at that point, once we agree on the price with the materials, then I will set up a time for the material to be picked up and paid for.
And then who do you contact on tomorrow once the material's picked up? How do you handle the beginning of the project?
So the beginning of the project, I will contact the subcontractor to confirm what time they will arrive at the job so that I can let the client know what time that they will be there. And on a typical day, I will try to be at the job site when the subcontractor arrives so that I can see the start of the project in pictures, and I also try to get pictures of progress along the way as well as final pictures. Once the job is completed, I get back with the client to make sure that they're okay with all of the work that has been done and collect the final payment.
Yeah. So these projects don't just accidentally happen. Everything is very intentional, and we have a whole entire system in place where each person, myself as the contract manager, my wife as the project director, Tamika as the project manager, and my children as the bookkeepers. It takes all of us to make sure it's a seamless process along with our contractors and our customers. So it's not an accident, it's all intentional.